Right now we have this picture. Individual, collective, you are so good and you recognize organize and transitions, and you can recognize different moments. Yeah? Okay, we are in a build-up and the opposing team is trying to recover the ball in a high press because all the team is in our half. We try to beat him and they are waiting on the half, yeah? Or they are settled in front of his box. Yeah? Or we're in transitions. Now, the next step is the situations of the game. Yeah? This picture, phases of the game, global, yeah? Big picture. Moments of the game, we reduce the picture. And right now, situations, we have to be even more specific. Basic situations that we can find during the games. 1 by 1, sorry because it's small. 1 by 1, 2v1, 1v2, 2v2, 3v2, 3v3. These situations, when it happens a lot, when do you think that it happens a lot? Which ages? 9, 10, a lot of times. Yeah? In 11 against 11, it happens that. These situations are the back situations, and it happens all the time. If we play 7 aside, 8, 9, 11 against 11, all the time we'll have these situations. What is the problem? That with these situations, normally at maximum, we involve 3 players. And do you remember what we talked before about the collective concepts? That normally how many players are involved? 4, 10, 4, 5, 6. Some collective principles appears with 3 players, but it's not giving us all the options. Yeah. What we said, under 9, under 12 environment, yeah, normally more focus on first and second players, yeah, basic situations, and a lot of transitions. I think that this is what happened in under 9 and under 12. If sometimes you want to do the build-up, but the opposing team is pressing you, you beat 1 by 1 situation, and then it's like a lot of space. How many times it happens? Or even don't need to dribble. They control the ball and they can pass the ball to the striker, and the striker is facing the back line. It happens a lot of times. And this is in under 9, under 12s, and that's what we have to be focused. Individual foundations, yeah. Situations that we're gonna face the players. I face a 2v1, I face a 1v1, yeah. I find the player because I pass the ball. And what we're working these days, yeah? If your players don't have enough level, what they need is time. And for us, as a coaches, we need to shut up a little bit and let them play. Let them play, because then a player who is never coached by anybody arrives at 15 years old and he's the best. And you say, come on, what's wrong? It's because as a coaches, sometimes you have the ego that I want to correct, I want to change, I want to say this, I want to say that. And most of the times they have talent or they need time. And what we need to do is let them play. Let them play. And sometimes a 3 against 3 will not happen what we want because we cannot control all the things, but they will improve because they will dribble, they will pass, they will be forced to improve. And sometimes it's our responsibility. If we are not able with the drills to create all what we want, at least let them play. Don't stay, if you have 90 minutes, talking 60. It's the worst. Because you're going to be frustrated and the player will be bored. And it's the worst feeling. And under 13, yeah, plus under 13, we have to question, is the same environment as the under 9, under 12? No, it's changing. And now appear the complex situations of the game. Yeah? And we can divide in 3. Sectorial, that normally appears 3-4 players. Intersectorial, I don't know if it's correct, intersectorial, but I put it, as how we say in Spain, between 5 and 8 players, and the collective. Yeah, it's when appear more than 8 players. Yeah, we have here the field, very nice. Yeah, blues against reds. And we have a basic situation, what we talked before. Here we have a 2v1. Yeah, 2v1, easy. Yeah, one striker is going to press, fullback right now it's free. And appear another situation. A situation that is the goalkeeper, the two center backs, the defensive midfielder, and the two strikers. We have a 4v2. Yeah, could be a rondo. How many times do you think about a rondo like that? Many times? And you make the rondo with transition or without? And how is the transition? With a pass or with a dribble?
It depends on the situation.
I'm asking you, what do you prefer?
Honestly,
Yes?
dribble.
Dribble. And you make that the players on the side of the rondo has to dribble through the next step? Or they have to pass? Tell me the truth, because you are making like this.
If I go straight to my step, I skip my.
Okay, that's what we said. Like, for example, in that situation, if we make a rondo, if our aim is to find, for example, the 8 and 10, the advanced midfielders, maybe we want to put 2 players on the other side, and we will arrive there with a pass. But what we want is that make the dribble, we make a space that they have to arrive there dribbling. And this is, now, how we can solve this situation? With individual foundations. Yeah, with the head up, making the dribble in order to attack, making the visual fake. Yes, when I receive the ball, if I make the control forward, all this individual is put in there. Yeah? It's very important that we as a coaches, we can know that what our players has to do in order to beat that pressure or beat that situation. And that's what is important in individual concepts for us. Because normally these collective situations are solved because individual foundations. Because we make a good pass, because we dribble when we have to dribble, because we create this 2v1, we create a new free player, and all these situations that are collective are solved with individual fundamentals, individual foundations. And then we have here another space, yeah, intersectorial. Now, what we talked before, okay, we have 4 players, and right now we have 2 more, the advanced midfielders. Yes, how we want to arrive over there? Maybe with a pass. And finally, we have the collective structure. Yeah, the whole picture, all the players. Gonna be the same instructions, the strikers than the advanced midfielders. Gonna be the same instructions, like, okay, winger, you have to come between the lines to receive. Gonna be the same? No, because maybe what we want is to increase that space, and we will say to the striker, to the winger, okay, go there, stay there, pin the fullback in order to increase the space between the lines. And our advanced midfielders, our advices will be different than the defensive midfielder. Yes. And that is important, that in that type of situations, we should try to analyze and see what happens. What could be a good advice for our advanced midfielders? As a coaches, we should try to find the small information that creates more impact. And that's it's when we are good coaches. When saying short, when we speak less, and we create a big impact. Maybe what we want about the advanced midfielders, to receive where? To receive here, right? Or not? Yes? Do we want that the advanced midfielders receive between the lines? Maybe what we would say is, okay, stay here. Yeah? Try to stay here and try to receive between the lines. Yeah? For our advanced midfielders. The message for the advanced midfielder maybe will be different. The complex situations can appear on the under 7, on 7-a-side, for sure. We have here basic situation. Yeah, the basic situation that is 2-1 plus 1v1. This is a 3v2, but in different heights. Yeah. The sectorial if we add our striker, and finally the collective. Yeah. What we work on 11, we can move it through 7. Yeah. Because we move into situations, basics, yeah, basic situations, sectorial about 4 players or collective, and normally we can find relations about them. Yeah. What happened? That probably our players are not able, the center back, to find the striker, and then the sectorial now is not an option, yeah, and we have to change it. But we have to think about which situations can appear here. If the center back is dribbling forward, probably we have a 3v2, center back, winger, and defensive, and our center mid against the 2 defenders. Yes, and all the time thinking about, when you create your game model, you have to think about if you have a perfect route, yeah, a path, how we want to score a goal. But normally that the center backs create the first advantage, connect probably with the center mid or the winger, connect with the striker, and then score, or switch the field and score. And in that process, you will discover all the foundations that we have to use and the situations that are appearing during the game.